Spider-Man Unlimited, the fan guide.
Hey guys, doing Cal here. Hopefully you can see now we've got a nice new little setup going on. Before we get into things, hopefully right about here we're gonna have our nice new logo, maybe my name or something. Been able to turn a lot of my ventures here in the fan guide with you guys into a full-time legit job. As we can see here, proud to kind of give a little glimpse some of my partnership agreements for the newly formed Fanguide marketing group that has to do with application development as well as creating marketing assets, which I can talk to some of you guys more about later, but I'm not going to bore everybody. So first of all, the update, everybody's kind of going crazy about it. Says a lot of bugs, a lot of bad things happening with the game there, but of course we have a lot of new spiders, a lot of new features. I think actually the all-new Amazing Spider-Man was, yeah, there he is. He's going to hang out for a little bit, for a minute, and let's go ahead and get into this. So I've noticed a lot of complaints, first off, from iOS users, no slots being one of the first things I'm going to touch on. I have not heard back from Maria. Obviously, she's either still on her vacation or on her first day back, decided not to jump into this. Whatever the case may be, we're trying to get into it for you guys. But I do want to reassure those who are going to decide to stick it out and hang out. Apparently Battleground seems to be working from what I'm seeing. I saw one complaint of a mess up, but then it didn't go any farther. So I'm going to assume that everything's good there. Again, we do not have access on Android, and I've just not decided to go ahead and get it. We can see here, part of the new deal is, see the iPad there, and how well that'll show up, but that we've got the new laptops reporting to you guys on the new tablet here, which I'm sure we could, well, here, let's jump to that real quick. Alright, and that's magic. Hopefully I would have already filmed myself filming this tablet that I'm coming to you on. So anyways, as I was saying, a lot of complaints, a lot of other things going on. I want to kind of focus too on the future and what we've seen, what we might see, and things that I have obviously put together. I've had a pretty good track history with calling things that are coming to the game. So hopefully some of these dots I've connected will end up happening. I know a lot of other people have started to assume some of the same things, but I'm going to break it down into a little bit more detail. So let's get into it first. I want to talk about some of the spiders that hopefully will be popping up in this update. Some of them have already been mentioned and promised and not given to us. Others were hinted at, somewhat promised but not given to us, but not officially announced, as far as Silver Sable, we can see there. She did not make an appearance last update, although she was scheduled, or at least announced to be scheduled with last update. So we can expect hopefully to see her event finally make its way in. That should be a multi-day event with her as a reward. That was the original promised plan, so we'll see how that works out. Again, we have Spider-Woman here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now, she was a Titan that was supposed to come last update. Obviously, we did not get her. So that's another one to be looking forward to here. And then there's a whole new roster that are promised for this update. Now that's excluding these guys. Drop one on my head somewhere, Raph and Carly Cooper. Now they were also kind of announced and then not really put in there, sidelined or something. So we haven't heard anything more about them. Maybe they'll pop up down the line. And one last one, because of course the James and Astronaut version was a long time ago in the community vote, and never placed in the game, like many of the other losing community vote spiders eventually were. So, even with that aside, of course, we have the all-new, all-different Spidey. There he is back again. He'll hang out. And of course, the new all-new, all-different 2099. Now, this one, from what I'm seeing, I know they don't have the best abilities. They've actually dropped down to legendary. I'm pretty surprised and disappointed at that. This was kind of their way at introducing Spider-Man as a Titan, which kind of seems like a necessity. So, but you know, obviously Gameloft has their own little method and ways of doing things we've dealt with in the past. Still cool to see him in the game. I'm more fond of the new 2099 skin and model from what I see. He's just a little cooler in my opinion, but that's me. So anyways, other than that, we've got obviously, hopefully coming out, Agent Venom. We've seen sneak peeks, of course, courtesy of VK, Spider-Man Unlimited Russia, friends over there that give us all these cool little leaks and previews that we show you guys all the time. Try to relay that and work back and forth with them. We've also been trying to work a lot closer with Marvel Games and Gameloft, and you know, whatever the team or dynamic is over there. I've been reaching out. Maria's been giving us a lot of positive feedback. I know she's been on vacation right now, guys, so of course, for those of you who don't know and might be watching this, she did announce in the forums that she was taking a vacation. During this time, I was actually at the beginning of all that, given the MVP player moderator status on the forum, so that was pretty cool and I appreciate it. Definitely a nice little reward for everything we've done. But really, everybody on my team deserves it, because the Fanguide team has done an absolutely amazing job at trying to keep you guys informed and even entertained. Obviously, Goat Meat, got to give him his shout out. The last little video he did here with you guys, obviously, if anybody saw that, the Flash event, really amazing all the way around, even the finest details as far as editing that cool little picture there for you guys to read the rules on. We kind of collaborated there. Hopefully we can continue to bring you guys more contests, regardless of whether or not we've tried to reach out to Gameloft. They've expressed interest in letting us host some contests for you guys, but if it happens or not, we'll still be coming up with ways to do that for you guys in the future. For anybody sticking around, apparently it's a controversial issue, but I'm going to be definitely here by you guys' side. I've gone too far with this to give up at this point. Obviously ready to revamp the whole Fanguide and take off from here. I know that Gameloft is vested into this game to the point that we'll at least be seeing new features for a good couple months, 6-8 months down the road, possibly longer. You know, they're action-packed with just what they have now and what they revealed. So continuing on to that before we get too off track. Now, some of the other spiders, hopefully, that are going to pop up during this update that I'm looking forward to would be Annie Parker. Now, that's going to be the first miniaturized character that's going to lead to some things that, of course, everybody's seen. We'll talk about in a moment, but yeah. But anyways, she's a pretty cool character for a couple reasons. Now, obviously, this is going to be like a video game debut for multiple characters during this update, and again, introducing that
Mysterio. Okay, so anyways, again, now with the introduction of Annie Parker, that's going to give us the possibility for, of course, the smaller models. Many of us have seen the special poster that they put up on the Facebook page not too long ago, where they revealed the leaks from New York's Comic-Con, revealing Spider-Ham. Of course, you see here, we've already broken down the other Spider-Hams that are going to be included there. I have to go back and look here, but going forward, some of the other spiders coming into this update, of course, Spider-Man. Now this will be, again, one of her, or I believe it is her only video game debut for Aunt May, so not the best abilities. Really, other than the one that everybody's talking about, of course, Madam Web, who's going to be kind of a game changer with the +2 to near miss and the combo counter bonus, 60%, I believe. I've noticed, and a couple people here have pointed out in the past, that it seems like they make some of the more aesthetically pleasing Spider-Man, some of the more desirable ones, to have less skills, and possibly using the skills to promote the ones that are a little more vague and lesser known to people, so that they can kind of market all of them, because of course people are going to drop ISO in the portals for the all-new Spider-Man, the all-new 2099, and then when Madam Web comes out, where they normally wouldn't, they'll have to spend ISO just to get her to keep up with the rest of the people. Of course, we have the spider creature, Jameson, this time around. We didn't see his astronaut version, but with the Spider Island story progressing, he's going to get his kind of more evolved character version. And that's where we start getting into some of the spiders that we have seen leaked throughout the VK site, heard mention of course. One of the bigger things everybody's talking about is symbiotes. So let's go ahead, and you see we've had the nice concept art released to us through VK. Now I know from the little information that we've gathered, and I know they don't like giving too much out, but this comes from actual concept artists for the game. These concepts are for different issues in the game. I believe the first one was like issue 26 or 27 or whatever we're currently on. So I'll bring those up in order. There we go. And I know this one here kind of looks like the 2099 world, so be interesting to see where these kind of play out into the game, especially these last two here that we see, very reminiscent of the symbiote home world. And of course Spider Island introducing Agent Venom, who is now in space in the comic books. And we keep seeing little echoes of things in the comic books that are kind of working their way into present Spider-Man Unlimited. Even the all different Spider-Man being introduced as a good connection to the newer Secret Wars storylines, which could connect all of that, of course, and bring in the long-awaited symbiotes, which is probably one of the only game savers for Gameloft at this point. But if they are working on it, it would indeed be the next issues that we get, the actual next chapters. It's unclear how soon that might come, because we have seen, of course, a lot of other spiders. Again, Spider-Ham and all his companions have been promised to us through Comic-Con, similarly to how the all-new Spider-Man was promised to us a couple months ahead of time. So that could even be down the line or around the time of symbiotes. But we've seen leaks of some of these other characters coming through BK, like Ricochet, of course. Then there's Dusk, Hornet, and Protege. Now, of course, all of those are the Identity Crisis spiders from the Identity Crisis storyline, where Peter has to kind of fake being these other different superheroes instead of being the normal Spider-Man, which I won't go too much into. I know people don't like spoilers too much sometimes, but relevant to the game, that could be one of the upcoming storylines, events possibly taking place after this update here. I know, like I said, hopefully Battleground should be working by now, so that'll be kind of an event filler for some of you guys. But with so many spiders announced, I'm wondering if they're going to kind of go back to that more frequent event schedule that they had prior with the old team. I know for a while there we almost were complaining that they were having too many spiders at a time. So yeah, this time they're just stacked full of content, obviously planned for pretty far down the road. Some of these concept designs are for you guys to decide. I mean, even looking into the 2099, and I've seen a lot of Inheritor stuff coming up. I mean, maybe they're going to be making a playback into the scene here, the scenario somehow. Let me pull it up here. That's kind of cool. You guys can look at what I'm looking at, but you can hear some of the different card art and abilities for some of the spiders we're going to be seeing during this update. And there we go. So, in case you hadn't seen them already, that's all of them. We'll kind of bring everybody in here with us and get an idea of what we're looking at for already announced spiders, things that we've already been totally confirmed by Gameloft, and then again our spoiler stuff that we have that has been leaked through VK. Again, anybody keeping up with the comic book storyline will notice how this new version of the Spider Island events in Spider-Man Unlimited could be somewhat connected to the new Spider Island and Secret Event comic book series going on right now. And again, like I said, symbiotes, Agent Venom, space. It's been hinted at already that they're going to be coming soon. If anybody saw the end of the last mission here that we had with Mysterio, obviously something coming from space. Very similar green glow to the scene that we see here in the concept art. So it's definitely got to be about that time. They got to stop milking that cow. So maybe he'll be stopping by soon, and everybody can stop asking where's Black Suit Spidey, because that pretty much killed every stream that Spider-Man Unlimited ever had. 90% of every stream discussion was where's Black Suit Spidey. So, other than that, I just want to tell you guys that we're going to be updating the app this weekend. Put a little bit more cool content in there, a couple custom pages with some special information from me, a couple little write-ups about things with some cool pictures, some new pictures and assets from this update. Again, we haven't seen it on Android, but as soon as we do, we're going to get the gameplay video of all the new spiders up for you, of course, event guides and everything. If it takes too long, I'm thinking about go ahead and throwing it on the iPad here in the next day or two, just so I can go ahead and record and get that event guide up for you guys again, and get everything on the ball. I know Goat Meat and them are not too happy with the update, but they're starting to come around, so they're going to be working on things again. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that little contest that Goat Meat threw for you guys. We collaborated on. That was definitely pretty cool. I believe just about everybody's gotten their prizes already, so congratulations to you guys. We definitely appreciate you following us. Get in there, check out the app. If you have the Google Play Store capabilities from Android, if you're on iOS, that'll be coming very shortly. I'm working on it as we speak, so keep an eye out for that coming soon. And until then, like I said, I know there's a couple immediate issues in the game, things that have kind of gone unsaid for a while, even like the inventory slots. Again, you know, guys, I'm just here is kind of go between Gameloft and the players and trying to do the best I can to get information out of them, but we can only work with what they give us. Hopefully that's some kind of oversight or mistake they can fix really quick. Very interested to see her response to that, because it's been a major issue here for a long time, at least a couple updates, and I can't see why they wouldn't have added it. But other than that, you know, I'm going to open up the bugs thread here again here soon, and let everybody go ahead and start reporting and change up anything that happened to be fixed, or if there's any new issues, then we can try to compile a new list for the developers, see if that helps them at all. Anything else, if you guys have any feedback or anything you want to have us discuss with you guys, or you need any help with anything, of course, always just get a hold of us on the Facebook page. Email me at the smufanguide@gmail.com. I don't think there's too much else relevant that I want to give away just yet. I want to hang on to some stuff for, like I said, when that update comes on Android. I'm definitely going to be giving you guys some gameplay stuff here, and in contact with Maria about some things that are going to be coming up. And Gameloft definitely vested into the game right now and has a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we've discussed that she specifically asked me not to announce yet, because there are big exciting plans and news and things that are I know one of the big problems right now is you guys are upset about them being in touch with you, and the most I can say about it, to go as far into it, is that you'll be seeing more from them visually and contacting them on a little more personal basis here soon. So again, for those who stick around, hopefully things will heat up here soon, and we'll get with Maria when she's back, probably Monday, and I'll check in with you guys then. So until next time, See you later, webheads.